Azir is the hardest character to play in League of Legends.
The hardest champion in the game.
Azir, boom, straight away, 0 and S.
His complex spacing and precise combos means that only challenger players can play him properly.
TP coming in, Faker looking to make the play.
So naturally, as a silver player, I decided to challenge myself to play Azir for 7 days to see if I could climb to Emerald. And to make things even more interesting, if I failed, I would have to shave my head bald right before university starts. What on earth could possibly go wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and please enjoy 7 days of Azir. There was no way I was going to reach Emerald if I didn't master Azir's core combos. There's the Shuffle, the Shurima Shuffle, and the Revenant Shuffle. The Shuffle is Azir's most basic combo. You place down a soldier, dash to it, and during the dash animation you reposition your soldier, following it to its new location. Now if you add flash in your ultimate to the shuffle, you get the Shurima Shuffle, Azir's most notable combo. Lastly, Azir's lesser known but flashiest combo is the Revenant Shuffle. When an enemy walks near a soldier, you dash to it and immediately reposition with your Q to the start location. Then you start spamming R to bring the enemy with you, kidnapping them from their team. Now that we know the combos, it was time to practice them. Oh my god. Practicing these combos made me realize just how low elo I actually was. Oh my god. Oh my god. But I didn't let it stop me, I kept practicing, and finally, this happened.
Come on, let's go! Fucking hell.
And well, after the first time, it seemed to just keep on happening.
One more, baby, one more. Come on, let's go! Come on! Come on, let's go!
And of course, after all this practice, I was feeling pretty confident in my mechanics, so I decided to finally queue up for my first game. Honestly, I was going to make a video on doing like niche character picks, but I truly believe if I chose something like, I don't know, Xin Zhao mid, that's more, you see that more than you see in a Nivea mid, bro. Like no one plays this character. So I think my strategy is just gonna kind of be chill out and let her kind of just farm, I'll farm. And farming is exactly what I did. People are gonna be like, why is this possible? In fact, I pretty much farmed the entire laning phase, except for when this happened.
Hours later.
There we go, we got a kill on her finally.
After that, the game played out like any other. I farmed, side laned, and got into a few skirmishes. Just when I thought this was going to make for a very boring YouTube video, this happened. On game 1, I'd hit Azir's flashiest combo on my first try. Those hours in practice range had actually paid off. And when I thought nothing else interesting would happen, I saw this while I was shoving in bot lane. I knew that with Draven and Amumu dead, they would push mid, and I wasn't ready to let them take mid tower, so I decided to TP in for a flank play. And after that triple kill, me and Trundle would secure Baron. Shortly after, we would go through mid to end, winning game 1.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
go. First game done, finally.
After winning my first game, I kept the momentum rolling, win streaking through gold with ease. At this point, I was convinced this was going to be the easiest climb to date, right? Wrong. One game would change everything. No, one player would change everything. Let me introduce you all to Fubu Akmene, League of Legends' biggest serial inter. Plat 4 Lux one trick with a 50% win rate in 824 games. And unfortunately for my challenge, Fubu had taken it upon themselves to turbo sprint down my game. Even doing this voiceover is getting me riled up again.
I don't understand how this Lux can sprint my game down, take 80 CS from me and not get back. It's disgusting. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't understand how is it allowed?
And there it was, my first defeat. Did I get griefed? Absolutely. Could I have played better? Sure. But at the time, I had no idea this was the beginning of something far worse than a simple loss. Unfortunately, this was the start of a chain of win-losing, and for the next 2 or 3 days, that's exactly how it went. I was going to return to university as a bald-headed failure. No, I couldn't let this stop me. I decided to queue up one final game, and well, it wasn't looking too good. All hope was lost, and I was ready to quit. But then out of nowhere, from the shadowy depth of my Gold 2 lobby emerged an unlikely hero. The solo queue gods had blessed me with the Gold 2 Yorick Demon Risset EUS. The enemy team was incontestable on Baron, and that's when I see the reincarnate of Baus powering through the bot lane, opening up towers, allowing me to TPing in for a game-winning double kill.
Fucking hell. Heart rate's at 180 from a League of Legends game. Holy shit.
And that victory would seemingly turn things around. I went on a huge win streak, finally promoting to Platinum.
Oh, it's about fucking time, mate. It's about time.
And things would continue to go well for quite a while. In fact, I actually won 32 games in a row. Winner's queue must be real. This win streak took me right through to my Emerald promotion game, and after all of this momentum, I knew something had to go wrong. And well, it did.
Okay, I've just been auto-filled support.
For some reason, I'd been auto-filled support, a role I had never played before. I was deciding between dodging the game or picking a support champion, and then I had this idea. And to make things even more frustrating, I forgot to change the scenes while I was recording, so I've had to go into the replay and record the game that way. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy my Emerald promotion game. Support as it actually felt super strong. I had infinite poke with my soldiers, I had great all-in options with Ignite and Shuffle, and by level 6 I had great engage tools.
city will soon fall.
I managed to pick up a few kills in lane and when I was roaming, and when I got my first item, I was incredibly strong. I didn't even need my Caitlyn to help me lock down bot lane. And the best part about using the replay footage was seeing how many times this Udyr pinged me. And after what was honestly the easiest game in the entire 7 days of playing Azir, we closed out the game with a clean victory.
Well, you know, autofill, no match for Azir support, I'm afraid. No match, just no match.
So there it is. I managed to get to Emerald from Silver in just 7 days of one-tricking Azir. And honestly, I didn't think he was too difficult of a champion to pick up. Let's just put it this way. I don't want to go bold anytime soon, so I'm not going to be making a Kiana or a Lee Sin video.